One decision separates average from elite: starting. Most people spend their lives preparing, planning, and waiting. But winners, they start. They know the first step doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to happen, because that single step separates the dreamers from the doers. It's the line between wishing and building, and once you cross it, everything begins to change. You gather feedback, you build belief, you gain momentum. You start becoming the kind of person who moves, who acts, who finishes. If you never start, you'll never win. But if you start today, you've already beaten 90% of people. That's the power of movement. That's the DNA of a winner. Begin now and don't look back. Every second you hesitate, your belief shrinks. You don't get stronger by thinking. You get stronger by doing. Every time you delay a move, you let doubt grow stronger. But winners, they kill doubt with discipline. They don't negotiate with weakness. They override it with movement. One push-up, one phone call, one small win. That's all it takes to turn hesitation into momentum. And once you move, you take back control. You prove to yourself that your mindset is stronger than your mood, that your future matters more than your fear. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to believe. But the sooner you act, the faster you build confidence. So act now. Train your strength with action, not waiting. Greatness isn't built someday, it's built today. You don't need to see the entire future, you need to dominate the now. Winners aren't obsessed with someday, they're obsessed with today, with the task in front of them, with the next choice, the next step, the next rep. They're not distracted by the distant, they're dialed in on the immediate, and that focus gives them an edge. You don't need to wait until you feel it, you need to act with urgency, with intention, with fire. What you do today will echo into every tomorrow. The present moment is your tool. Own it, mold it, shape it into something that pushes you forward. Winners don't waste moments, they master them. You don't need to move faster, you need to move every day. The world celebrates intensity, but winners thrive on consistency. They don't just go hard once, they go steady always. It's not the loud days that build greatness. It's the quiet ones, the boring reps, the early mornings when no one's watching. That's where growth is born. That's where real success is earned. Because while others burn out trying to sprint, winners walk forward without stopping. Their secret isn't speed, it's the refusal to quit. It's showing up tired, showing up uncertain, showing up anyway. That's discipline, that's mastery. And over time, it compounds into something unstoppable. The path only appears to the one who moves. So many people want to get it right before they begin, but winners know that clarity doesn't come first, action does. You won't know the exact plan until you're in motion. You won't feel fully confident until you push through uncertainty. You don't need to be perfect, you need to be brave. That first step, that first try, that first moment of effort, it creates more change than months of planning. While others dream, you move. While others stall, you show up. That's how you find your rhythm. That's how you build your edge. Winners aren't flawless, they're fearless in motion. Get moving and everything else starts to make sense. You're either building your future or building your excuses. Every minute spent hesitating is a minute someone else spends working. While you're doubting, someone is executing. While you're thinking it over, someone is closing the gap. That's the brutal truth. Winners don't need everything to be clear before they move. They trust that discipline will reveal the path along the way. They understand that hesitation is just fear in disguise, and fear has never built anything great. Stop waiting for approval. Stop waiting to feel ready. Start where you are with what you have and make it count. Because winners don't pause, they build. They don't ask for permission, they take ownership. And that's why the world doesn't remember the ones who waited. It remembers the ones who moved. Waiting is hesitation disguised as strategy. You're not stuck, you're undecided, and until you choose, you lose. Every winner you admire didn't have it all figured out, they just moved. Fast, messy, imperfect, but they moved. That's the difference. They didn't wait for permission, they decided, they acted, and every action built their path. You don't need to analyze more, you need to act with clarity, fueled by discipline and led by belief. If you're still waiting to feel ready, remember, winners don't wait for readiness, they rise through motion. Decide today, build today, and let the world catch up to the new you've already started becoming. You don't need more time, you need more focus. I'm busy. is the anthem of those who've lost control. Winners don't need more hours, they need fewer distractions. They understand that 10 focused minutes beat an hour of scattered energy. They guard their time like treasure. They don't scroll when they should be building. They don't wait for a free weekend. They carve time now. Discipline isn't about adding more. It's about doing what matters most, consistently. Want to rise? Audit your attention. Kill the noise. Double down on purpose. You don't need more time to change your life. You need to treat the time you already have like it's sacred. That's what winners do. While others plan someday, winners own today. You don't need hype. You don't need approval. You need consistency. While the world waits for a wave of motivation, winners stay moving, regardless of how they feel. It's not magic, it's discipline. Showing up when it's hard, when it's boring, when it's silent. That's where growth happens. Not in one lucky day, but in 1,000 unseen reps. In the early mornings, in the ignored excuses. Winners don't ask how they feel, they ask what the mission demands. And then they move. If you want real change, stop skipping the days that don't feel big. Winners build by showing up again and again. You either build with urgency or rot with delay. The difference between average and elite has nothing to do with talent. It's all about how fast they move. Winners feel the clock ticking. They know time isn't guaranteed, and they don't wait for opportunities to knock. They go out and make them. Urgency isn't panic. Its purpose is to fire. If you keep saying someday, you're already behind. Success doesn't come to the hesitant. It rewards the hungry. So move now, work now, win now. The time is never right. But the mindset of a winner doesn't wait for the weather. It creates the storm. You want to rise? Move with urgency. You don't wait until you're confident to act. You act until you become confident. That doubt you feel, it's not a weakness, it's a test. But winners don't wait for permission from their emotions. They trust action more than feeling. Every time you take a step forward, even a shaky one, you silence your fear. You train your mindset to trust your movement. That's where confidence comes from. Not thinking, not planning, doing. The more you act, the clearer you become. The more you move, the stronger your belief gets. You don't need perfection. You need courage, discipline, and a refusal to stall. Start now, and let action make you a believer in yourself. The world doesn't pause for the person still thinking about it. Every second you hesitate, someone else takes action. Every time you stall, someone stacks progress. And every day you wait, that's a day your dream gets further away. Winners don't operate on emotion, they move with discipline. They don't wait for clarity, they create momentum through motion. If you're still waiting for the right time, you've already lost ground. The world doesn't reward potential, it rewards execution. If you want to win, start now. Not next week, not after you feel ready, right now. The sooner you move, the sooner you grow. Winners know that speed matters, and they don't wait for perfection, they build through progress.